Hi everyone, Sheryl here. I wanted to share with you all some cards that I did for a swap here on YouTube. Now the swap was hosted by Markeisha, who is Staple M1 here on YouTube, and I'll make sure to leave a link to her channel in the description box below. And so let me go ahead and get started. We had to create the name of the swap was called the Love Note Swap. And so we had to create some cards, and we had our pick between two themes. So we could pick between the Parisian theme and the shabby chic theme. I picked the Parisian theme, if you guys cannot tell by the paper stack in front of you. We had to create, for my group, we had to create 4 cards. So I created 6 cards because one to send to Markeisha and then one to keep to give to someone else. So, as I said before, I used the Tray Chic stack by DCWV. Super, super pretty. I know you guys have all seen this, but I really, really love this stack. And when I picked the Parisian theme, I was thinking of which paper I could use, and this one was definitely the first on my list. Okay, so all the cards had to be size A2. Now I have to tell you guys, when I first started making these cards, I'm like, oh yeah, I can use my Recollections card stock. I have black, I have white, I have cream. So I was like, I want pink and black. So I started there and I was like, oh yeah, so I had all my papers cut out and everything, guys. Why did I realize? Because I was doing these at night because my weekend was just completely taken up with other stuff going on. Why did I realize, like, a day or two into it, after I had all the papers cut, only one adhered down, that this was size A2, not the size of those Recollections cardstock. So I had to go and cut everything down. Only one is bigger, and that's the one I'm giving to Markeisha. So, you know, in that essence, it worked out fine. At least I didn't have everything adhered down. So let me go ahead and show you the cards, and then I will show you the supplies and stuff that I used to make them. And then also the envelopes that I made, because these are a little chunky, so I had to create an envelope to accommodate that. So here are the cards. They turned out so incredibly cute. Oh my God, I just love them all. I love them. Okay, so here it is. Isn't it so cute, guys? Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm done. Right here is paper from the stack, from the paper stack. From the Tray Chic stack. So that's this piece right here, this pink and black piece. This white piece here is just some white cardstock that I embossed with an embossing folder. And then if you can pick that up on there, I brushed the Tim Holtz Distressing spun sugar over that. Here's some bling all the way around. This right here is some trim and that I cut apart. And then this is a ribbon slider and a flat back pearl in hot pink. Eiffel Tower. This is the Spellbinder's die. And what I did was I cut it out 3 times and glued all of those together. And then I took glossy accents and put it on there. And then before the glossy accents dried, you know, after I put the glossy accents on there, I took some Martha Stewart glitter and I took hot pink, crystal, well, the one that looks like hot pink is not called hot pink, it's called something else. The one that looked like crystal, or I think that one was crystal, and then I took silver and I just sprinkled it all in different areas so that it would give it such a beautiful shine and a pop like that. Gorgeous. Okay, and then, let's see. Oh yeah, some trim here. This is some bling mesh and I just cut it apart to put it all around the perimeter. And then this right here, this Welcome to Paris. This stamp is from the Welcome to Paris line by Prima. And I thought that was perfect to go right here up underneath the Eiffel Tower. And all I did was I just cut it out with some, or should I say, I stamped it on some white cardstock. And then, I don't know if you guys can tell, I inked the edges with not hot pink, oh my God, it's too early in the morning. I inked the edges with the spun sugar. And then after I did the spun sugar, I went over it with the black soot. So it gave it kind of like that blended effect of the two together. So I did that because I really liked the way that looked. And then I just backed it onto some more paper from the collection. Okay. And then I just rounded the edges all the way around. Okay. So then when you open it up, because the inside also had to be finished. This is a stamp from my stash. I do not remember what collection this one is from, or, you know, who the manufacturer is. But if you guys do want to know, I can let you know. Just leave me a message. So this one, this stamp just says, "Love is the master key, which opens the gates of happiness." I thought that was really cute. And then down here at the bottom, this is just another piece of paper from the collection that I used a Martha Stewart punch on. And that's this punch here. Okay. And on the back, it just has my stamp. And again, I did the same technique with the ink. This time I edged it in, this time I edged it in pink and then did the black. And then it's just my stamp on the back of all the cards, okay? So let me go over the items that I used really quickly, and then I'll take you through, you know, the cards as well as the envelope that I used. So I used the spun sugar as well as the black soot. I used this corner punch here. I already showed you the paper stack. And then this is the die that I used, the Spellbinders die. And this one is called French Frills. And so that's the way it looks on the back. As you guys can tell from the cards, the Eiffel Tower is a really good size. And then for the trim, this is what the trim looks like. And I just cut it apart, okay? Because I wanted it to kind of look like it was a fan or something like that. Yeah, so these are my cards. Oh, the embossing folder. Let's see. Here we go. Now, this embossing folder came in a set, and I got these from HSN probably about 3 or 4 years ago. It was like a love set. So super cute. I hope the camera picks that up. But I love this embossing folder. It is so, so pretty. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you these cards. I showed you this one. This is the bigger version. This one is for Markeisha. Originally, this is the one that I started out with and then realized, nope, Sheryl, you need to cut these down. And so this one is blank because I need to write her message on the inside. But all of them are essentially exactly the same. There's only one that I put these on opposite corners. It wasn't intentional, totally by accident, but I still like the way it looks either way. I prefer it this way, but this one's fine too. Oh, and the other thing I forgot, this Welcome to Paris right here, this part right here is popped up on pop dots, and this part is flat, only because I wanted it to be kind of lifting up as it went this way because it was further down, and it's actually tucked underneath the Eiffel Tower a little bit. So flat, and then it just raises up slightly. That's the only other thing. But other than that, they turned out so incredibly cute. I really, really love the way they turned out. And I hope you guys do too. And I hope my swap partners really enjoy these cards as well. Okay. So let me show you the envelope that I created. As I said before, because these are chunky or a little chunky, I had to create some envelopes that would accommodate them. And excuse the glitter, guys, because there is glitter all over. So what I did was I created a size A2 envelope, but I just made it so that it had 1/4 of an inch gusset there so that it would accommodate the cards. And then on the back, all I did was I just used a corner punch to punch that heart right there. Isn't it so cute? And then I used some paper from the stack and I punched the same heart, so the negative that pops out, I just glued onto all the envelopes. Okay, so they all look like this. Markeisha, you don't have an envelope because, you know, your card is going to be packaged up with some other stuff. So I hope you guys really like my cards. Oh, here is the corner punch right here that I used. Okay, so I hope you guys really, really like my cards. I hope you like the envelopes. And for my swap partners, I hope you guys like them as well. I can't wait to receive yours. And thank you so much, Markeisha, for hosting. This one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.